Howdy, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. On the last episode, it was all about turtles. We went turtle crazy. We came to, I don't know, Turtle Rock Lake. We met a family of turtles. We went and done a level called Turtle Rock. We fought a boss that was a rock that was also a turtle. And in this time, unfortunately, we are exiting. Or as members of the Turtle Club, we got to get out of here. We're not going to be coming back. We're moving on for Death Mountain, for different pastures. In fact, not even pastures. It's an ice cold mountain, which is not a pasture. And also, I took a look at my notes and I realized, hey, you know, it's about time that we go and do some cleanup. A lot of just things that I've, well, not a lot, but a few things that I've missed out. Like, I believe if we were to check our Maiamai, map thing, only a few places in low rule that we missed Maiamais. I mean, we already know this one. This one was rock. It was a big rock. I think we've talked about our legendary Master Sword. Yeah, I remember the one thing. So yeah, I was just like, boy, it's about time. We should probably be, entering cleanup and just going and finding some of the things I forgot. Some of them are kind of silly. Some, I guess you'll probably see how I would have at some point just been like, oh yeah, whatever, never going back and checking for it. Obviously, we saw that there were 6 Maiamais in the, where we're going to be going today. Oh, you're going to hit me. You hit me through the rock even before I let it down. It was mean. And the Maiamai was so sad because of that combat. And with that, I was paying attention. I promise that we should be good everywhere in low rule except for the area we hadn't gone to. So now we can start cleaning out high rule as well, because I believe we probably won't be getting every single Maiamai today, but we will be getting the rest of them in high rule unless I've really, really botched something. Speaking of botching something, a very, very funny Maiamai that I forgot. It's just right here. I don't know how I forgot this guy. I guess I don't run by here very often. Like, we came and got that Maiamai, so I heard the cries, I guess, and then it was like, no, we're good. There's no problem. We don't need to worry about anything. I'll worry about money later. I meant to think about something, and I didn't think about it until now. Also something that I didn't think about ever. We saved that bouldering guy. We had to bring the premium milk to him. And because we did, you delivered it safe and sound. Thanks a bunch. I don't know how I can ever repay you. How about this? From now on, you only need to pay half a price for milk. You're my favorite customer now. Oahu. Saying that right in front of his previous favorite customer. Hey, you there. Thanks for the help from before. I really gotta say thanks. I wouldn't have ever tasted this creamy milk without your assistance. So also, something funny. We've been going around and checking out, what do people have to say about being saved? And so far, Osvaldo's the only one that, is just like, hey, Sahasrarla, do you have anything to say about your apprentice? A lady who seems to be kind of into Osvaldo. Do you have anything to say? And neither of them did, which I thought was very funny. But unfortunately for Impa doesn't even have anyone we can go talk to about that, because the castle is, overrun with these soldier enemies that Yuga created. And also, there's just most of the soldiers in Hyrule have been turned into paintings. There's a few in Kakariko, but none of them would talk to me about Impa. So let's see. Let's go fly over here. Yeah, because I was just like, boy, how are we looking on Maiamais? You're really wearing out my poor little broom. You better buy me a new one once I'm out of here. Otherwise, how will I give you more rides? Yeah, see, it's only fair. Like, when you're a passenger, someone's driving you somewhere, like, oh, hey, I will help out with gas because you are helping me out. So the least I can do is to try and help back. So, we can probably help get a broom. I mean, how much could a broom cost? I actually don't know the last time I had to purchase a broom. Like, my broom has to be from, when I went away to college. Oh, hey, we can actually go upgrade our last item while we're over here. How far away is it to where we're going? Let's go ahead, just dodge that. Fly. Our house would probably be the quickest one. Yeah, so we have, we have met Mother Maiamai. I'm a little jealous how much she can help you out. She's got power. My broom will have to do. Off you go. Irene just gives you little hints and stuff about things. Adds a little flavor. But yeah, we have 10 more Maiamais that we need to get, but this is our last item to upgrade, which will be fun. We probably won't be able to... I mean, we could probably finish off the Maiamais today if we were so inclined, but I might just wait. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. And with this, we don't even actually have a choice. We only have the bomb left, so I wonder if they even bothered pulling up the menu to choose. Yeah, they still give it. I guess so you could be like, nah, I don't want to upgrade anything if you didn't want to upgrade things for some reason. And I still just want to know what happened with that chorus, because it just didn't kick in like until after, like twice. Or oh yeah, this is a big bomb. Yeah, so let's see their stronger effects. You have anything else to say about just still like, hey, go get my babies? Because obviously that is the main concern there. What have we not used? I don't know if we ever got a lot of use out of the nice tornado rod. Actually, what do they say about the bombs? Is it just like, hey, they're fucking big. Twice as big for twice the oomph. Set them and run. Let's see how big this explosion is. Because that bomb was real big. Yeah, it's a big bomb. I guess that's a noticeable improvement. Sure. Whatever you say, game. I believe you. You know, it's not my... Oh, why isn't there a weather vane, like, over here? You feel like there would be. I guess the sanctuary's close enough. This'll do for now. Oh, yeah, the 9,999 rupees. We know the tax here, Irene. We just need some time to get you your money. We're only like a quarter of the way there. So, you know, you just got to give me some time, please, Irene. Don't break my legs. You know, the magic spell of, oh, I'm going to break your legs. And also, there's a big rock over here. Oh, you know, just getting hit while lifting rocks today. Nothing too important over here. Well, I guess we do need a fairy, so it worked out in the end. But, you know, it's fairies. It's not like the most important thing, but it helps. It doesn't hurt. In fact, this isn't entirely where I wanted to go, but this works. It's fine. Because, I mean, I did need this Maiamai too, because we need all of them. We can't leave Mother Maiamai, you know, without one child. I mean, I guess it's 9 at this point, but that's not important. Actually, I didn't want to go out this one. I wanted to go out the right one. I guess it's center. It depends on how you're thinking about it, because, like, if you just look at the map here, it'd be left or right, but there's also another entrance off to the farther right, so I was thinking about this one as the center of the deal. And as you can see, there's just a lot of Maiamais that we could have gotten. You know, it's not too big a deal, because, you know, eventually you're going to... I mean, if you're going to complete it, you'll come around sooner or later, and... You know, if you're not completing it, it doesn't really matter. And also early on in the game, you know, it's like, oh, I can't upgrade stuff just yet. Okay, cool. Now we're good. So we only had 2 Maiamais left, right? I wasn't not paying attention. Okay, yeah, only 2 Maiamais left in Hyrule, and we're good to move on. I think that means that we'll be able to begin our Dark World Death Mountain climb. Because if we come over here, is it up here? Where is it actually? Okay, yes, the entrance to Death Mountain is over here, because we can come over here, and we can see up there, there's a Maiamai. We probably saw this guy way back when we were climbing up for the Tower of Hera. Totally blanked on it. It's been a while, but you'll never guess what was stopping us from getting this Maiamai, but another one of our friends, a very large rock. But, you know, at least this Maiamai wasn't stuck under the rock. You know, it still got to chill out on this wall. I don't know if that's actually better or worse for it, because, you know, Maiamai could be the kind of a creature that prefer to be under a rock as opposed to on the wall with, like, the sun, like, getting its ass. So let's go ahead and go to the Tower of Hera. Yeah, Tower of Hera's closer. Because it is time to finally... yeah, I mean, you're repeating yourself there, Irene. But, I mean, also, we're flying around a lot. Very early on... did we do that? We did that after Rosso's Ore Mine, I believe, where we went to... or not Rosso, after the Tower of Hera. We went to... Yeah. We did the Tower of Hera. Then we did Rosso's Ore Mine, where we had these Lionels. Let's see. Lionels... Like, these guys used to be a problem. And, like, even with the strongest sword, like, that took a lot of hits. And harpies. It took a lot of hits. And I guess we could see how much damage they deal to us. Because it's still... It'll be half damage than what it was before. But it's still probably gonna hurt. If you will recall, when we came here the first time, there was a way, I think it's off to the right. I actually didn't write it down, that I was like, oh, don't bother going that way because you're going to be coming back this way later, so it's just kind of a waste of your time. Was it down or was it up? I probably should have wrote down in my notes, because I had in my original notes which way to not go. I think we didn't go off to the right. This feels correct. I always want to do that whenever I'm like, oh, you know, we need to go to the right. That's right. Ha 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 ha. Like, not even as a joke. It just kind of happens. Or, you know, I mean, it's the same idea where it's like, you need to go to the left. That's right. And it's like, oh, okay, we're having a good time. We're making jokes. We're all having fun. This can be a problem sometimes. I've talked about depth perception and such in this game. Depth perception, timing. I don't know when. Whoops! I actually futzed with the stick a bit there. Oh, see, this is why this can end up being a problem. Since we're gonna start back up here, so if you, you know, just happen to like do something stupid, like I like approach the stick at the wrong angle and kind of like hit it with like the tip of my thumb, and then like my thumb joint kind of was like, no, that's not how you do that. So it, you know, it can be a problem sometimes, and I think we wanna, where do we want to go? We want to go now. Okay, cool. Now we're down here. There are keys. I can protect myself. And it's good. I don't know why, but sometimes that just gives me a ton of problems. Also, this way out takes you straight back up to the top where we entered this room. And it doesn't come back, so at least I don't believe it comes back. So, you know, just be careful with that one. That room can give me a lot of trouble sometimes. So it's just, I'm just warning you to be careful. Don't want you to hurt yourself the way I have. Hey, can you stop that? Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Like, the bomb's not going to, like, deal, like, extra damage or anything, but, you know, we can go for it. Let's try and kill you with some weird things. Let's do that, you know? Get our revenge against the Lionels who gave us... Oh, no, that's... Oh, the fire went down at the very least. That's fun that it actually affected it that way. And I'm probably just going to hit you with my sword from this point. Oh, actually, we also have the shield. Now that we have the Hylian shield, we can just approach the Lionel, like... Because before, our old shield wouldn't have protected against heat, and that would have been a problem for us. And we do have one last Mai Oh Maiamai somewhere over here. Let me get out the hook shot. I always misremember this Mai Oh Maiamai, because I think this area is a little strange. Because, like, if you were me, you know, you've heard the way I get paranoid and kind of like, oh, I don't know. Thinking about it for me, I'm like, oh, well, obviously the Mai Oh Maiamai is going to be under the big rock. We can come here and we can... No Mai Oh Maiamais left in Hyrule. So this area is a little strange. Like, you know, you can come down here and get that Mai Oh Maiamai earlier, but as you saw, there was a Laureline fissure. So, you know, it's like, maybe you're going to have to come back here, and getting that Mai Oh Maiamai earlier isn't worth it, but in my mind, I remembered it as, oh, we probably need the Titan's Mitt. I think this is just like one of those fairies that heals you. Yeah. We have full bottles, full health. We are good. Yeah, so I believe this is a required, like, entrance into this area. There are others on Death Mountain we could use, but this one will be required for our little trek that we're going on. Also, this trek might not actually be as long as I thought it would be, which will be a problem for the way I want to number these episodes. But that's fine. I'll worry about that in a minute.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, indeed. Welcome back to Lowro Kingdom, Lonk III. This is Death Mountain. Here it is always winter. Somewhere buried under the ice is a ruined hall. A sage, with a soul as formidable as a boulder, awaits your help there. You must hurry, though. His spirit will not last forever with such accursed ice everywhere. So say I, Hilda of Lowro. And we get to come here, and it's Death Mountain time with, you know, it's Death Mountain song. You know, it's the one. It's like, oh, this is Death Mountain song. So this is an interesting area. If we were to zoom in the map, you can kind of see that it looks like this left area and right area. Like there's this bridge here, and there's this little thing, but you can't actually, coming from the left, can't get to the right. Because as you can see, oh, I just put my mouse on the thing. Sorry, I was like, I'm just gonna start pointing at things. We could hookshot back over there, but you need to find this fissure to come over here in the first place. Let me get my bomb, or not my bomb, my shield out. These are fun. Oh, our Hylian shield doesn't protect against the ice attack. That's good to know. The Hinox throw snowballs here instead of bombs. We saw it hurt the other guys. Also, these Zeros shoot snowballs instead of those bomb apple guys. So we were told that we should approach with our shield, and like it's helping. But you know, obviously, the thing that you probably want to do at that point is approach with you know, some kind of thingamajig. You want to come at them with a thingamajig. I don't know how to get across that point any smarter other than just grab one of the thingamajigs out of your pocket and just go to town on them. I believe we had 6 left in this area. I guess we'll know because we finished off high roll and this was our last area. So we should have, yeah, 5 left. Okay, cool. So actually, we may end up getting all the Maiamais today. I don't know. Fuck it. Well, I guess we'll see. Because we just began our trek, technically. I shouldn't be like, oh, well, this is going to be a lot faster than I think. Probably too early to be tooting that horn. What does this say? Just, oh, a dire fate awaits those who approach the ice ruins atop the mountain peak. Just a little warning, you know, it's fun. Like, oh, what's this going to be? Is this going to tell us the area? Sort of. They're going to tell you, hey, a dire fate awaits you. Oh, so this is fun. So in, you know, Roso's ore mine, we're going down in a lava room, but in Death Mountain, we're kind of going up in an icy room. I believe we're going up. We have these fun little platforms, whereas we had those square platforms that were a little bit safer. Now we have these thin, like, line. Oh, the Chisupa got me. I panicked. Yeah, that was entirely like I was like, haha, I'm going to get them with the spin attack. I'm such a smart boy. But now I have to wait for the things to cycle. Which, you know, these rooms can be a bit of a pain because of that. And sometimes, you know, they cause me issues. Like, I was not looking forward to that Roso's ore mine. Like, during practice, that like, really just, like, ruined my day trying to get through there. Because I went through, how did I? Oh, because now you're below me. Because I tried to go through, like, the first time to get to the end, and it's like, sure, you can get the Maiamai then, if you don't think it's under the big boulder, but you have to come back to that spot for the, you know, for that fissure, because there's not, like, a shortcut there at any point. So, you know, you gotta come back. New enemy, we have Ice Gemos. Oh, are these not Ice Gemos? Are they... You just chilling? Or will I read the sign of like, hey, these guys can be alive. Oh, ye fool who seeketh the ice ruins, travel north. Okay, yeah, now they're getting up. Okay, so we can attack them. I thought the fire Gemos and the ice Gemos had like a little gimmick with them. I guess I'll find out whenever I'm editing the next one. We can come over here and we have a bigger ice Gemos. It's fun. Okay, yeah, see, this one has the... Oh, no, I just happened to get hit by, like, its attack. I thought, like, oh, did it actually have, like, an ice effect? But no, it doesn't. We were told to travel north. Does that mean there's, like, a thing going to be coming from this way? Okay, so we know that'll take us to the ice ruins. Is there a downwards? There's a downwards. So I guess we'll go down first. I should have wrote in my notes about, like, which way we might want to go in this area, but I did not, which is a shame, because I did that when we first did Rosa's ore mine, because I was like, okay, bada bing, bada boom, we'll know where we're going. And, you know, it'll be less of a problem when we traverse it. But we were told ice ruins to the north, which is, you know, ultimately the dungeon we're trying to get to. Whereas right now, we want to do a little bit of exploring. We want to find stuff and get stuff and see where things take us. I think I might have wanted to go to the left first. Just thinking about it. Oh, well, yeah, if we had gone to the left, that would have been a better way to go. Because the left, I will assume, will lead us up there, which then we would, you know, wall merge across, get the chest, and then it's all good. I think this is basically the same layout that we had when we were first going to Rosa's ore mine. I probably should have trusted my gut on that feeling instead of just like, oh, well, we'll just go check it out. It's like, it's not like too bad or like a difficult arrangement. It just kind of sucks having to like, now I'm going to have to come back up here again once we get whatever's to the left. I could just ignore what's ever in that treasure chest, but probably don't want to. We probably want to get what's in that treasure chest. Can you bring me back to the... Yeah, please. I need my stamina so I can get on this guy when this guy gets back. I don't really want to... Well, you know, I can take you out real easy. It's not a problem because, you know, they are ice. Even if they don't have the ice effect of like, oh, they hit you and freeze you, they're gonna, they're made of ice. We'll get them. And now it's time for going up on platforms using the tornado rod, which, you can kind of, I think you can kind of hold it. I think when I held this is normal press. This is holding it down. No, that looks the same. It doesn't look like that helps you at all. Just get that Mario vibe of like, oh yeah, if I hold it down, I'll jump higher. That kind of thing. Okay, so we're going now. Oh, okay. I thought we were okay. I was making that arrangement a little more difficult than it needed to be. I thought they were going to, it's going to be like this one. This one, they're moving in unison. I was going to say parallel, but that's not correct. Hey. We just need the time going up. Is it? Yeah, it's the same deal with this one, except now there's Chisupas. Except we're not too worried about them since we have the, tornado rod will give us a bit of protection. Wait, is this? I don't know if I feel like I might have gone the wrong way. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Oh, no, it did lead us where I wanted to go. Okay, cool. I was like thinking like, I was like, is there going to be a heart piece in there? But there's a heart piece in the version of Roso's or mine inside that building. This one is outside of the building. And with that, we only have one heart piece left in the game. Obviously, I don't want to spoil anything, but you'll never believe it that we get a heart container from doing the next dungeon once we beat the boss. I know it's surprising and probably shouldn't have ruined the surprise, but I have ruined how much. It's fine. I don't need to worry about how much money. I mean, I probably should. It would be nice to have more money. I've heard in legends and rumors that having more money tends to be pretty helpful and good, and we could perhaps exchange it for goods and services. In this case, only goods left for us. No service that I believe we're looking for. Going down on this is a little strange since that was too early. No, that's fine. Going down on this is a little strange since the timing for the jump. I don't know. It's a little bit different. In my mind, I guess maybe it's fine. I'm probably mounting out of molehill, but it'll be fine. It's just we're working against perspective here. We just gotta hope and trust that everything goes well. And unfortunately, is this a? We gotta get some uppies to get on this one. No. Okay. I was afraid my uppie was too. Chisupas. The Chisupa can really, we believe we had the issue with Keese before, too, where it's just like, you're on a moving platform, you're coming really quickly. If you're standing in the wrong spot, they can just really ruin your day. And unfortunately, we could have saved a little bit of time and not had to, get frozen. Get frozen multiple times. We wouldn't have had to come down here had I thought about it, but I didn't think about it. So now I'll meet y'all when we get back up to the top. This arrangement, I feels like it's pretty memorable. Different. Doing a little bit of platforming. Going uppies instead of going downies like we did before. This room, just big void mostly. A little less visually interesting than like, oh, you're in a big lava room. Not that big lava room is incredibly novel either, but it's got something strange going on with these moving like blue line guy things that I'm okay. I'm psyching myself out on those. You just gotta take it chill. We're in nice area, so I thought that Chisupa was about to knock me off, and I was so worried. So just fine. Oh no, okay, I'm getting out of here. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit you because I'm angry at you. What? Why was that like that? Is there like a little sneak right over here? That wouldn't make sense because they wouldn't do like, there couldn't be a thing to go through there. But also I was a little concerned because it's like, well, normally you would in the Rosso or mine version of this, there's pots here. That's all I was trying to say. That it's like, well, normally there's pots there, but what's up with this? What's going on? What does our Maiamai count look like? I should probably deal with this guy first. This is the asshole who was freezing us. Yeah, we can see where we were from down there. What does this have to say? Oh, what fools dare to approach the dreaded ice ruins just ahead? Let's see. I think we're in a good spot. Only 4 Maiamais. So we might knock out the Maiamais this episode. Maybe. I mean, we're right next to the dungeon, so why not? Oh, we got something fun here. We got some big ice schemos. We can make a problem and try and deal with them, or we can just blast them to hell with our fire rod because they are made out of ice. Actually, things are looking up pretty good for us right about now. I wasn't exactly sure how this episode was going to play out. Like, I actually sat down and was like, oh, I have to think about this one, because I was just like, we're going to the dungeon. I know we're going to grab some Maiamais, and then it was like, well, we should probably just do cleanup and shit while we're here. So we can just, it's not been a long one just yet. I think, if I had to guess, it's like 30 minutes probably, We've made it to the dungeon, so maybe this is kind of a weird order. I would have preferred to have got to the dungeon at the end, but, sometimes things work out in strange ways. We can come here, we got our weather vane, we can see the entrance to the ice runes, and, you would have never, ever would I have ever guessed, but we might need access to the fire rod. Actually, do we need the fire rod specifically to do this, or can we lamp this? Yeah, we need fire rod to be able to destroy that. So we have 3 Maiamais left. We're basically done with this area. Is there going to be a guy right here? Okay, no. So where do we want to go? We would like to return to... We want to get to this side. I'm going to do... Where would be the best place to fly back? I think vacant house. Does this make sense? Yeah, it'll make sense. It's all going to work out. Don't worry. You're lucky you're getting to go to so many different places. I hate being stuck. Just in general. I mean, you get to chill in the Seven Sage realm now. There's some fun people in there. You can go hang out and play some games with Gully. You can laugh at Osvala. Just completely unloved. If no one in Hyrule has anything to say. Impa's probably got some fun stories. We had our beef with Queen Zora about the whole smooth gym bullshit. But, she seems jolly and fun. Is there anyone else there? Did I forget anybody? I bet I forgot someone. Let's see. Who did I not mention? I mean, I guess I didn't mention... Oh, I forgot Saris. Sorry, Saris. It was obviously we were talking about this from the perspective of Irene. Sorry, Saris. You're way better than Osvala. I'm sorry. That was my bad. What was I doing? I completely forgot. I just totally lost the plot of what I was trying to do. But we do have is a lot of money now. So let's go waste it. We don't really need this, There's a great rupee fairy, and we have a bunch of money. A small token of gratitude. So the great rupee fairy is funny. You come in here, you pay money, you get a heal. And obviously, the great rupee fairy, despite being great, it's very little right now. Not a lot of money. I wanted to catch that fairy, but, I guess it's fine that fairy just dissolved into nothingness. A small token of gratitude. Did it say small last time? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be this for a while. We just need to throw some money at the great rupee fairy until, maybe they become great. See, they're getting bigger. Thank you for all you've done. As you give them more money, they start doing more heal. We'll get more fairies out of them, which is good. We only needed the one. But, it's helpful to have a fairy fountain at all points. And this is just going to take a bit. I assume that this works similar to A Link to the Past. And at some point, the amount of money we'll be able to throw her will increase. This is our 5th one, right? I wasn't really paying attention. We did throw 50 to her at one point. But, it'll all work out. Your generosity fills my heart. We can assume that the heal got even better. I like this where, as you give more money, more heals, the fairy goes from being, small fairy size to, it's becoming, a great fairy. Although I figured it would go... Okay, so we've definitely given more than 1,000 now. So, hopefully we can, give you more money. Please, great rupee fairy. No, okay, we're gonna have to keep doing this. You have done a lot for my fountain. Thank you. Please, do not stop now. I have grown much, thanks to you. Let me give you this bottle. May it prove useful in your travels. Yeah, so you have to... Oh, that chug scared me for a second. The last bottle in the game, you have to be able to spend 3,000 rupees on the Great Rupee Fairy. Obviously, it doesn't need to happen all at once. You can come back and donate, over time, etc., etc. So once you donate 3,000 rupees, you will receive the bottle, getting your final bottle, which maybe you figured it out. But this is why I like my bottles this way, because it's like you get 5 of them. There's 5 columns, so this works out. And sad to say, but this tile here never fills N. Like, even though you can flip by doing that, they always give you a free tile to play around with. So this is going to be our final item layout. Not that it has changed all that much in a couple episodes, but there it is. There's like only one final thing that we could use our money for, and we, obviously we're going to be doing it. I don't know when we'll have the money for it. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how it works out. No, I always get it backwards. That weather vane here, crack over. Wait, isn't there a weather vane over here too for our house? Am I tripping? I might be. I think I'm tripping. I think there might be a weather vane here. Well, it's not our house. It's where our house is. It's the vacant house. Yeah, there is a weather vane here. I don't know. I honestly forgot what I was doing while doing the thing. Cause I was expecting at some point for it to go from like give her 200 rupees to like give her 500 or something. 200 feels like what it probably was in Link to the Past. I could put the rupee. I'll try and put the rupee amounts on screen for like when she switches her deal. Because like as we gave her more and more, obviously, like, she hit, like, she started healing more, more fairies popped out, etc., etc. And the L stuff, it's all right. Like, I mean, the L stuff did help us with the Jimisar King, excuse me. But, being invulnerable for such a short period of time just doesn't sound like as useful a thing of, like, hey, what if you just didn't get hit? Had you consider that? So as you can see here, we're still on Death Mountain, but like I was saying, they're kind of split up. So I guess we could have come over here without leaving and coming back, since from the weather vane we could hook shot over here. It's just you can't come from left to right. You can only go right to left. I'm sure it makes. I didn't need to explain it in that level of detail, but I did it anyways. It's been done, so I'm sorry. I'll be better about that, because I think this. I mean, I could look down at the map and see that if we come over here, I think this is going to lead us to that bridge. And I can hear a Maiamai. Yeah, so like we look over there, we can see that weather vane that we unlocked. So it's easier to get back over here, and I think there's even a weather vane over on this side too. Wow, I can't believe we're actually going to finish all the Maiamais like right now, unless there's something I'm just not thinking about, which could absolutely be the case. I didn't write down the Maiamais, but the Maiamais I find funny because for my practice playthrough of this game, the one that you see on the screen, the one that's Lonk with a question mark, that one that's the portal we came into, right? Let me zoom in the map. Where did my mouse go? Yeah, that's the portal we came into, so I don't need to worry about getting whatever's in that portal, but I mean, I would like the Maiamai. Since it's our second to last one, yes, I was paying a lot of attention. Thank you. Oh, that was cool how we jumped onto. See, I would assume that it's a ladder, but like, I mean, the way it's used, it's stairs, but it looks like ladder. The important thing. Hey, wait. How do we get to you? Oh, was this not high enough to get into that portal? Is that what's the deal was? This is on the same thing as the portal. Yeah, we would go through the portal, so how do we get to this? Oh, wow, someone drove by the house driving really quickly. I know that doesn't matter, but it's distracting me that people are... Oh, that's why it's a holiday weekend. We live where people like to come hunt, so just like, wait, why are people driving past the middle of nowhere blazing, loud music? It's like, oh, right, holidays. Some people... Oh, whoops. Some people, do stuff with those and stuff. There's a fun little enemy out here. We've already seen the big Ice Schemos. It doesn't really have much to say about that other than, it does the fun Aramos, like, stompy deal. But, it's just like a little, like, pseudo mini-boss kind of out in the field. It's fun. We can come over, we can get treasure. One would assume probably roops, like 100. Yeah, 100 roops, which is nice, even though we have spent, like, our biggest big ticket, you know, purchasable thing with the bottle, there is one last thing. So, you know, it doesn't hurt, especially with the 50 rupees from this. Well, you know, you can't guess them all. And where would our last Maiamai be? We still can go upwards once we come up here. I keep doing laps of this area, but you know, I wasn't prepared to come over here this time. But you know, we might as well explore it, and it'll make things just go a little bit faster for us. You know, next time we need to come here, and you know, exciting! We get to finish up the stuff with the Maiamais. Go ahead and kill the Seanox. And we're probably going to avoid what's up here for now. I mean, I'm literally going to not go in. But we can see the treacherous tower. We heard about the treacherous tower. There was someone in the low rule version of the milk bar that was talking about how all like the toughest people come to the treacherous tower. So perhaps at some point we will have to come back. I know. So whoa, we're gonna come back. Who would have guessed? Oh, is this our final Maiamai? We also get to see the pink pegs, like the low rulium pegs. You don't get to see those very often in this game. Like they have the same like kind of design in Link to the Past. Like in Hyrule, you had wood pegs, and then you had these like pink ones, and the Dark World for that game. And I always really appreciated that design. I thought it was cool. You caught a lost Maiamai. Woo. No more crying Maiamais. We got all 100 of them, baby. So with that, I think we're not calling the episode just yet, but let's see. Let's fly to Vacant House, and we can go get our final upgrade from Mother Maiamai. Yeah, we'll take a rest when we damn well please. Thanks for keeping an eye out on us, Irene. We appreciate it. So yes, we got all the Maiamais. We have one heart piece left in the game. I believe we're down to one. I forgot what I said earlier. I believe I did say we were down to our last one. We have our last sage-bearing temple, the ice runes, which we will explore next episode. You know, it's all coming up. It's all coming up. Lonk the Third. I knew you'd be able to help me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You found all of my babies. Please take this from Mother Maiamai. Incredible for finding all 100 of her babies. Yeah. You've mastered the Great Spin. Build up power holding B, then let it loose. Now we are nice, Lonk the Third. Mother Maiamai can't thank you enough. You found all my Maiamais. You're a nice child, very nice. What happens if we talk to you again? Mother Maiamai can't thank you enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mother Maiamai is just done with us. Like, it's so fun because like you run out of like items for her to upgrade, and you come for the last one, and you might be able to figure out like Great Spin Attack is like a common like final like upgrade and things from like Zelda games. And you know, you might expect like, oh, you know, I'm gonna get upgraded, but you know, it's fun. You walk in, you suddenly get sucked in, and then it's like, uh-oh, what's going on? And it's fun, it's cute, I enjoy it. We were able to help her out, so yeah, we're sitting pretty good. We'll be doing dungeon next time, like I said. Yeah, I did not expect this to be the final final Maiamai episode. Didn't expect to do some of the stuff we did, but you know, it all worked out. I'm gonna go ahead and fly back to the ice runes. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna be completing the game soon. Like, what is this? This is episode 15. I have it written down that this is gonna be an 18 episode long series, including a short bonus one. So we're almost there. I'm very excited. I know I have a lot of editing to do on the two episodes I've recorded today. But you know, ice in real world, not my favorite. A lot of people have problems with, you know, ice slipping in video games. I suppose we'll talk about it. But I am actually very, very excited for the ice runes. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, because this was a big surprise for me too. Bye.